Before I get started, I'd like to kindly ask that you hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel for more content just like this.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Moonfall is a sci-fi action disaster movie from director Roland Emmerich, a man who has made a living destroying the Earth over and over and over again. It's funny because Roland came out recently and hurled some criticism at the comic book trend that is dominating the box office. He adds his name to the long list of directors who are speaking out about a lack of originality in Hollywood.
No shit.
While I do agree with his sentiments, it's a bit weird coming from him, especially after watching this movie. Now I can see how comic book movies are cutting in on his popcorn movie market, but let's be honest, Roland isn't really doing anything creative with his movies either. He's trying his best, I guess, but what I saw in Moonfall is very reminiscent to a lot of his other movies.
Whoopie fucking do. Hey, I'm impressed.
First off, am I the only one who feels like Moonfall should be a video game title? They do this type of thing all the time in the video game world, where they just slap two words together and then come up with a plot later. The plot of this movie, if you want to call it that, is that a mysterious force has knocked the moon out of its orbit and has sent it hurtling towards Earth, and of course mayhem and destruction ensues. I will say this, I felt like the destruction was scaled back a bit compared to his other movies. Perhaps Roland Emmerich is starting to learn some restraint.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot, it's serious!
Sometimes massive waves and meteorites are all you really need. And I will say this movie throws you a third act curveball that I will not spoil here. The reason that's revealed for all of this happening isn't necessarily original, but I didn't really see it coming either based on how this movie was marketed. There's essentially this massive exposition dump in the third act that's dropped on you, quite frankly, like a moon falling on you. Wait, did he do that on purpose? Anyway.
Then why the fuck didn't you say so?
All the familiar Roland Emmerich plot devices are here. Extinction level event? Check. Small mission to stop it? Check. Ground level conflict with the families of the main characters? Check. A main character with something to prove? Check. An intelligent but eccentric character that no one believes? Check. We have literally seen this all before. At one point during the movie, Halle Berry's character grabs a loudspeaker, and I was half expecting her to give a line-by-line rendition of the president's speech from Independence Day.
We will not go quietly into the night. We're going to live on. We're going to survive.
But you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
It didn't happen, but it does beat home the fact that a lot of this movie does in fact feel like Independence Day. It literally feels like Roland is stealing from his own much better movie. And the real question is, why would I watch this again when I can just go watch a much better movie in Independence Day? A lot of what we do get in the movie also feels very rushed. It's like he wanted to tell a more epic or ambitious story, but just ran out of time when doing it.
That makes sense.
So we just kind of move through all these plot points at this breakneck speed, and there's a lot of choppy edits, and it just makes it feel very incomplete and uninteresting. I really do love the cast of this movie, it's just a shame that they weren't used better. Patrick Wilson, Halle Berry, Samwell from Game of Thrones, these are all very likable and capable actors to me. They are just given the most dull and cliche material to work with. And how they got the legendary Donald Sutherland to be in this movie in basically what amounts to a cameo appearance, I'll never understand.
What the hell am I looking at? When does this happen in the movie?
From a pure popcorn movie perspective, the CGI used for these space and destruction shots is pretty entertaining. And it's still cool to see all that type of stuff on the big screen. In that aspect, it is kind of a throwback to a simpler time. But in the past, with a movie such as Independence Day, the characters were likable and relatable. And there was enough going on with them on a human level to make the audience give a shit about them. And Moonfall doesn't have that. It tries to have that, but it fails miserably.
You lose! Good day, sir!
It's a shame because I feel like the world could use a original big budget blockbuster right now. And this movie could have been that, but it just doesn't deliver and ends up feeling more dull than anything. That's why I'm going to give Moonfall the Angry Rocky.
The dreaded stinks!
So have you seen Moonfall? I doubt you have, but if you have, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. As always, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Y'all be cool. Shut up.